Hello, hello, and welcome to Simulacra Studios presents Dungeons & Dragons Acquisitions Incorporated. I am your Dungeon Master, Scott, and here are my lovely players.
Hello, my name is Matthew. I play Lowin, the Life Cleric. Whoa, I screwed that one up. The Life Cleric of Lythander. I'm a Verdan, and also the Cartographer of the group.
Hi, I'm Ray. I play Inisalia, your everyday Tiefling Paladin, who is also the Secretarian of the group.
Hi, I'm John. I play Ilbreyan Jenkins, the Loremonger of the group and half-elf Warlock.
And I am Nigel. I play Rynford, Gimaldree, Tunslayer, a rock gnome wizard, and the party's Documancer.
Fantastic. So when last we left our heroes, they had finally made their way to Lottie's Palace, a fantasy casino in the heart of the Great Peak Mountains. They were in the process of infiltrating and learning all they can about Lottie and her schemes and how they might be able to encounter her when Ilbreyan encountered his father, with whom he has a complex relationship involving infernal contracts and immortal souls and all the like. Ilbreyan had disguised himself subconsciously as his mother. I think he thought that he was just disguising himself as some dude or some woman.
There's a complex going on there.
Yeah, you could have just left it as complex.
Indeed.
We'll talk it out with the therapist.
Oh yeah, no. Well, this is gonna get weird. And Mr. Jenkins had just saw his wife and was in the middle of absconding with her for a private conversation, literally dragging her away from the rest of the group when we left off. So we are going to go ahead and pull up the battle map once again for funsies. There we go. Our party is at the bar area in the upper right of the screen there. So Mr. Jenkins has Ilby by the wrist and is dragging him off over to the coat check area now over here, unless anyone wishes to interpose or stop them.
Yes. I will get up. I will look at Ilby's father and wub into his head. Let her go.
Okay. I'm definitely going to need a persuasion. Well, okay. Are you being...
No, I'm usually casting suggestion.
Oh, you're casting suggestion. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you need to be more specific about it. Because you do quite a number of things with your wub.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair.
So it's like wub. Like you can use that.
Yeah. Okay. Then go ahead and what do I need to make a roll for that?
You need to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
Okay.
The standard.
Hold on. Let me see real quick.
That doesn't increase with your level?
No, it's because it's from a magic item.
Yep. Items stay static.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotcha.
It is static because of the item.
Price you pay for your helm.
Yep. But actually, I mostly use it just so I can telepathically have conversations with people, with any sort of clarity.
He sort of shakes his head for a moment and says, sort of looks over at you, looks a little confused and says, "This is a private family matter," and continues to drag Ilby off.
Ilby is still pretty dumbfounded. I don't think he's going to resist it.
Okay.
I have an idea. Inisalia, were you going to do something?
Yeah, but yours is probably less violent if you want to go.
I will snap my fingers and call out, "Security!"
Okay. One of the skeletons comes over to you and says, "How can I help you, sir?"
"That man is making off with my date. You will stop him or I will be forced to use this."
He sort of just looks between the two of you and looks at Mr. Jenkins, "Is this true?" And Mr. Jenkins says, "No, this is my wife. I don't know what this gnome is speaking about. I'm going to need you to make a persuasion check, Rynford."
I can do that. I have +0.
Not negative.
It's not negative. Trademark.
TM.
I'm not looking at it until the roll is done because I don't want to get my hopes up. It is a 10.
Well,
Perfectly average.
Mr. Jenkins rolls a dirty 20. The skeleton says, "Sir, I think there might have been some sort of mistake. This is Mr. Jenkins. He's a regular here, and he says this woman is his wife."
All right, that's it.
Enough. You hear Ilby as that say, and he is going to try to put on an inflection that is like his wife, or like his mother, sorry.
Okay.
And he is going to be like, "It's all right. Let's talk." And you see Ilby kind of give a very like hard, like I got this look. You're not sure if he's got it, but he's acting like he's got it.
Press X to doubt. But okay.
Lowin.
All right. Well, he drags you over here.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna reach out as things start settling down. I'm gonna reach to Ilby with the helmet and go, "Okay, Ilby, you got this. Just we're gonna stay in contact."
I'm not sure if I've got it, but I have to know. I have to know.
Do what you can. We'll back you whatever you do. We're your friends. We're here to help.
Okay. So right off the bat, since you're trying to make an inflection and act as though your mother, I need a performance roll for you.
Sure. Can I have advantage because I know how my mom acts?
Sure.
For any of you listeners and or viewers out there, while this roll is happening, who remember Kids in the Hall, the sketch, "Dance for me, boy. Dance like your mother used to."
Oh, God. I don't even remember that.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that specific one, and now I'm going to have to look it up.
So that will be a dirty 20.
Okay. You think you got it. You think you have her mannerisms, you have her inflection, and you have the disguise running. So you think you're good.
I have to wait for it.
And he says, "Maya, I can't say that I'm happy to see you. I mean, we had discussed that I was going to do this on my own, but what brings you here?"
Well, I wanted to check on you because I needed to see that things were going well. Now, I understand that this is all very sudden, but I'm worried about how our boy is doing, and I want to know how you've done.
The boy is doing his part.
Right.
I hear he has gotten himself a franchise. I heard he's doing quite well. He has the powers of hell at his disposal. Why are you worried about him? It's our fortunes that we need to concern ourselves with.
You see that his eyes narrow darkly as Matt, are you still connected via the helmet?
He's staying in contact.
Okay.
Contact with you. You can shut him out at any moment if you want, but he is keeping in telepathic communication with you.
There is basically a note that goes to you, and it is with the fiercest voice that's suddenly no longer his panic voice, and it goes, "Tell Rynford that I was right."
Okay, I will. Rynford. He says he was right.
Very well. I just feel uncomfortable with your particular part of this plan. So let's go over it again just to be sure that you have it under the wraps. After all, I know how things have gone in the past.
We have gone over this, my dear, and I'm telling you, this is taking a little bit longer than I expected.
I can tell.
But I think I have a handle on how this place operates. I have done the numeromancy. I have had someone in here checking out the geomancy of the area. I think I know how the ebb and flow of the luck works. It is a long-term patience game. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, but eventually you hit the sweet spot, and the house has to give up its goods.
And she's going to look at him and go, "And how many times have you told me this? Can you count? I don't want to have to."
Dear, I understand that from your perspective that you see time is running out. I understand that is a condition of your mortality.
Yes.
But we've always known that the longer game is my arena. I'm assuming, unless you are telling me otherwise, that the stipend and the investments that I've set up to keep you and our household up to snuff, I'm assuming that those have been maintained properly, yes?
But I don't want to just live as hand and foot. I want good for myself and for us. Understand?
I understand entirely. And
And
we have had our ups and our downs. That is the way of it. You have to take risks in order to secure such things. Now,
certainly. I want to be sure, first of all, that the finances that you have set aside for this particular part of the plan, I'd like to go over those books just to be sure that it's all in order, you know, since my time is so precious. And all. He says it with a very biting tone.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is a house of chance, my dear. So you can certainly take a look at things, but you have to understand, like I said, there's ups and there's downs, and it's all about riding it out and being patient. So, and he sort of pulls out his he pulls out the bucket of tokens that he has sort of attached at his hip with a little like frog thing that just sort of hangs off of it. And he has, about a KFC bucket size, about a third full of these copper gold-plated tokens. And says, this is what we have at the moment. But if it's spent judiciously at the right time and right place, I'm very certain that within the month, probably, I'll hit a nice big jackpot and I can pull out of this endeavor.
Scott, does his logic tracks at all? I'd like to see if I, in the moment, looking at everything, just clarifying for sure that, is this all just the rant of a desperate man, or does his logic of luck and doing the systems at the right time, does any of that have any significance?
Well, I would say that if you want to try and run the numbers, that would definitely be like an intelligence check. But if you want to get a read on how much of this is from him is bullshit, that would be insight.
Yeah. I'm gonna run the numbers more likely.
Okay.
But yeah. So just a straight intelligence check. Do you want anything in particular? Okay.
Hold on. Let me take a look at something real quick, because they have some suggestions on things. While this conversation is going on, is there anything going on back at the bar?
No. I'm just keeping in contact with Ilby just to make sure everything's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've ordered a flight of their beer. I'm taste testing and just critiquing each one.
It's all pretty good. How many? So you've got a flight of them?
Yep.
Noted.
Should be like 5 or 6.
Okay. And it's going to be we'll do an investigation check on intelligence.
Okay.
For Ilby.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, the beer's fine.
I would prefer that faux show. All right, 1 second. Okay. I have a 16.
16? Mm-hmm. You look at those tokens. They think they're like. I think they said they're like. Let's see here.
Copper, gold,
Copper.
kind
Yeah,
of thing.
but they have a value associated with. Yeah, they're 10 GP each. Oh no, they're 5 GP each. And he's got like a third of a bucket. He doesn't have anything like a stake. Like he is running out of money, and the house always wins in these situations. This man is perhaps days away from being destitute.
Kind of gives him a look, and with a look that I like to imagine that he knows she's given him before, and he just basically looks at him and goes, "Is this the only game that you have tried?"
I have tried all sorts of games. I keep a rotation. Right now I'm on the slots. There are all sorts of other games, and there's, like I said, there's an ebb and a flow. I watch the other gamblers. I see what's hot. I see what's not. I see where the probabilities are, and sometimes you have to get a little down in order to be in the right place to truly make it big.
Do you hear yourself? I've tried to listen to this for so long, but these are just slots. They're not going to work the way you want them. The house will always win.
My dear, I understand, like I said, I understand your perspective. I understand your short-term concerns.
I don't care about your perspective anymore. I have waited long enough, and now I'm going to take charge, and I'm going to contribute to this in the way I feel is necessary. And what we're going to start with first is you're going to give me those tokens. And I'm going to... You can keep running your numbers, and you can back me up and help me out all you wish, but those tokens no longer need to be in your possession. Or should I wait until you come crawling back because you no longer have any funds left? After all, she kind of points over to Rynford. There's another handsome young gentleman who might actually have a chance at doing well.
Are you trying to be more persuasive here, or are you trying to browbeat him into this?
I think there is more of a threat there, as much as I want it to be persuasion. I think it is more threat.
All right, then that's going to be an intimidation check.
That's fine. That is totally fine. I think Ilby's anger is getting the best of him, and he's sort of enjoying hurting his dad, maybe. All right. Natural 20. 24.
Natural 20. Fantastic. He fumes a bit and says, fine. Hands you the tokens. He says, fine. We'll entertain this for a bit. But
don't worry.
Understand, you're stepping out of line here. Your disruption of our arrangement will not go without consequences. If you lead to the ruination of our house, then there will be no safety net for you.
Well then, maybe I need to consider changing that arrangement to better suit me and not just you. And she takes the tokens. And essentially kind of storms off and says, and she'll stop for a moment, but she'll stop for a moment and say, don't worry. I understand our connection doesn't need to go away anytime soon. We work well with each other, don't we? Ultimately.
I thought we did, yes.
We still might. However, she kind of looks over to Rynford and goes, I'm going to spend time with that gnome. He appears to be a fool, able to be used. And
I assumed as such.
I'm about like halfway through my own flight, just taken, and obviously already getting a bit of a buzz going. You can't hear what I'm saying from like over here, but I am gesticulating wildly.
Oh,
I am mid-internet fight with an imagined opponent.
Amazing.
You do that, Rynford.
Okay,
Yeah, and then she'll just start walking over to back to the group.
Hi. Not. No, I don't
Okay,
know
yeah,
what
so
it is.
he will come back with you.
Yeah, he's like a little like I don't. What's your name? Like in your head, he's like, what's he call you?
Oh my God.
Maya.
Why am I suddenly Maya? That's right. Sorry. Thank you. I don't know why I forgot my own mother's name. God, I'm a terrible.
You're a bad
player.
son.
Yeah. Call me Maya. And yes, we are going to play a bit of a role for.
Hi, Maya. How are you?
So the Duragar who were at the bar have decided to go back to the tables because they don't want to be involved in family bullshit.
They're the smartest people here.
That's a fair thing to say. You know. All right. So, I assume Father Jenkins is no longer with us.
Yeah, no, he is back at his slot machines. It seems that he has maybe a pocket full of tokens that he has not handed over.
Fair enough. And basically, he's going to set the bucket that he had down, probably in front of Rynford, and he's going to be like, "Congratulations, you're my dupe, and we're on a date, though we know it's not a date, and I hate him so much. I want to see him suffer. He's the worst."
I tilt the bucket over just so I can look down into it. What do you want to do, honey? You just bought my night.
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. We're going...
Can I do a quick, just volumetric estimation of how many tokens are in this bucket?
There are about 300 tokens.
Nice. Each one of those is worth...
Five.
Five
gold.
So that's 1,500 gold?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah. It's a decent chunk of change.
Yes.
I'd like to use some of that so I could go, check out the slot machines.
We have to keep this under wraps, after all. I still need him to think I'm Maya. My mother. I'm Maya.
Is this just for petty revenge, Toby?
I will say... I will
Lowin,
say...
you should try this one. It tastes really good. It's kind of like a fruity aftertaste.
Oh, excellent.
That sounds great.
He gets distracted and comes over to you.
Maya, I'll put my hand on your wrist. Real quick, I don't know if I just missed the description. Is your father your elvish parent?
Yes, he is. Okay. Yeah, so I'm a
your
human.
Your mother is human. Okay.
That's right.
I'll put my hand on your wrist. Believe me when I say that petty revenge I am so about. But you have tendered my services to deal with certain legal obligations that you find yourself under. As such, I will not have my good work sullied, as much as it pains me to say, by simply petty revenge, especially if said petty revenge endangers my work. Are we clear?
Yes, we are clear.
Okay.
However, first of all, it felt good to be going over.
I know. I can only imagine the arousal you're feeling.
Well, no. Don't even bring that up right now.
Rock hard, I am sure.
This cherry one.
My very attractive
like
date. I'm going to punch you later. I want you to know that. Yes, very
300
much.
coins. You can do whatever you want to me.
As a note, for the characters who have been drinking the complimentary drinks, you are under the poison condition.
Poison condition?
Yeah.
That means we have we have disadvantage on damn near everything.
Attack rolls and ability checks.
Does that include me, who only went through some of my flight?
They say 4 drinks worth gets you this. So,
however much is half of a flight?
Sure.
I don't think I've drunk that much yet.
Definitely Inisalia, I think, because she's been.
Inisalia probably.
Oh yeah, I did my flight.
Yeah.
It'll be as Maya is actually not drinking that much, so
Okay.
it will be clear-headed.
It's just a note. They give you the free. They give you the free drink so they can screw you at the tables.
Oh,
Yep.
we know the con. So here's the real idea, everyone. Are you two okay? Are you all okay?
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm fine.
Yeah, why
Feeling
not?
good. Feeling good. I feel really lucky. I know, like the big man's with me.
oh,
I mean, it's a little warm, but
Oh,
it's
no.
fine.
do I have to be the adult in the room? Damn it. Look, let's stick it together.
Does that
Okay,
mean I get to call you mommy?
stop this now. Let me take a bad thing and turn it into a good thing, and don't ruin it for me. Look. Okay,
That's
everyone to put it together. I
Okay,
think.
I'm focusing. I'm focusing.
All right, good, great. So I think what we need to do is we need to use this money and do without an old man can't do, and that is win a jackpot. Maybe.
Oh, just give it to me. I'll
No.
call Lythander up. It'll be great.
Slaps his hand. Nope, don't touch it.
Now, Maya, are you really sure that's a good idea? Because I'm almost certain that you just got done telling us about how he was a pathetic loser who was trying to do this with coins. How are you going to have any better chance?
He's right. I mean, the house always wins.
In a way that is appreciably non-detectable.
Right, because obviously, if we get detected, they'll probably kill us with all these skeletons
Didn't he
or
say?
something.
Didn't he say he wasn't going to use the money to help you? He was doing something else with it.
No, he's not. He's doing something. He said the boy's fine. I'm fine, by the way, apparently.
Oh, you are technically fine, but you're not in a good position. But
He has the powers of hell behind him, is what he said. He's doing fantastic.
some people do like that.
Son of a bitch.
And you've literally saved our lives at least once, if not more, with those very powers. So yeah, you're.
Yes, but it would have been
But
nice
you
to
don't
have.
want to be in that position. I totally get it. I totally feel you, man.
Right.
It's okay. So you want to take the money, make enough money so you can do stuff with the contract, right?
Maybe. I'm
I
still
mean, we
looking
still
into
got to
it.
wait for Lottie, right? We haven't figured out what we're doing with Lottie, right?
Right. I don't know. I mean, maybe there's some. Maybe we just need to look around and ask around about these games that aren't slot machines. We're not doing slot machines. That's a terrible idea. Never play slots.
All right, I'll play games. I'm good.
I did pretty good at those slot machines.
Scott, I'm going to try something.
Okay.
I'm going to hop off of the bar stool,
All right.
stand in front of Maya, and say, well, before we go and go off to wherever fortune may take us, I did want to conjure something for my date, and I will prestidigitate a rose. I am trying to see if casting magic sets off alarms in this place.
Nothing appears to happen.
Okay.
You conjure the rose, but there doesn't seem to be any alarms or suppression fields or anything of that matter.
Sweet.
I'll just lean over and
Rynford's got game.
put it on your put it in your hand on the bar.
I mean, we're gonna go play a game. What do you mean by game? He's not playing
Right.
anything right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I misspoke. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, that's fine. We want to go play. Let's go actually play a game. I want to do that.
All
Okay.
right.
Well.
He's gonna basically take your hand and he's gonna say a word, and I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on you, so you're no longer poisoned.
Yeah.
Ah.
There you go.
Ooh.
You're looking a
Buzz
little,
is gone.
you're looking a little woozy there. I wanted you. We gotta earn some money. Whatever.
Yeah, that's right. How many coins did I have? I had 5 coins I got from the slot machine.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got,
It was just
3.
enough to prove to him that this machine is still lucky. All right, 5 coins. All right, yeah. Let's go. Let's go
We-
turn this 5 into 50.
All right.
As of the count after beating the crap out of the Dwargard that were outside,
Yep.
we had 34 coins.
Yeah.
Now, that is not including whatever Inisalia won of the slots or the windfall that we just managed to steal from Papa Jenkins.
What Jenkins?
Indeed.
Good name, by the way, Jenkins. Yeah, I'm gonna with Inisalia. I think we're gonna head over to like one of the card tables or roulette or any of the non-slot games.
Yeah, they have 3 Dragon Ante, Dice, Dragon Chess, Roulette, Blackjack, and Papers and Paychecks.
Is Papers and Paychecks a way to earn money?
It is a competitive role-playing game that you do earn money at if you defeat the office managers.
What's the payout?
Hold on, pause.
X gonna give it to
Shit.
Is everything okay?
Okay, he's yeah, actually, I kind of.
All right, hold on. That's better. It fixed it.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
kind of want all of us to play Papers and Paychecks as a group.
Right, we should.
Yeah.
I am prepared to have that happen. But anyway, so so you guys are heading over to one of the tables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how are you guys approaching the tables? Do you have a gambling strategy, or are you just playing to see what's up?
I am approaching with stealth, crouching low, with a cocktail skewer between my teeth.
Nice.
I'm actually going to play fairly like close to the chest, learning the rules of the game, play it quote unquote smart.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of insight, so I can read people really well.
Okay. Well, the problem with trying to read people is that these are skeletons.
And I'm not playing with any other patrons.
Yeah, you're not currently playing with any other patrons. There doesn't seem to be a lot of games where people like. There is 3 Dragon Ante, but most of the other games are versus a dealer.
Yeah. Okay.
And their poker face.
Yeah, so if you want to try and like convince some of the Duragar to play a game to play around with you, then there's one thing.
Yeah, I'll try to do that. Sure. We'll get a card of 3 Dragon Ante with the Duragar so that I can. Like,
all right, just give me a persuasion check to round up a game.
Sure. I'm okay at persuasion.
You want some help?
Yes, I'll take advantage.
Yep.
Yay! Good. Thank you. 15.
Yeah, sure. You get to come a couple of the Duragar to rustle up a game. So if you want to make an insight check.
Sure. Yeah. 25.
Okay, absolutely.
I rolled a 19. I got really lucky.
So the way this works is you are able to get a good first hand in.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to think here. Go ahead and make another insight check for me, please.
Okay. Even better, 26.
Awesome, fantastic.
Natural 20.
Okay, yeah, you are definitely rolling it in. Go ahead and make a third insight check for me, since poker is
not nearly as good. A 14.
14. Regardless, it's still good. You actually managed to mop up. Now, you had to ante 3 tokens to get into the game.
I had that.
So you get your 3 tokens back, and you get another 2.
Another 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I got 5 now. I'm like, yay! Yay, is this a lot? No, this isn't a lot. Oh, okay.
It's not.
No.
If anyone wants to make a perception check.
Sure.
Couldn't hurt.
I'm rolling good tonight. I think I'm destined to die.
This is how many?
This is how many?
5.
You
Okay.
can count it on one hand.
15.
Okay. Anybody else?
23.
Jesus.
I'm rolling really
No
good.
good. So you play this game, and you also like you're checking out the other tables and everything, and you kind of have a Matrix vision moment where you see none of these games are paying out big. Like, it is all a slow trickle. You see, like, one guy started to get on a streak, and then the skeleton goes on a dinner break.
Ah.
And then, like, guy has to move to another table where he starts having shitty luck.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, you don't think this place is designed to have anyone win any money.
Okay.
Like,
We're there for an hour or two, and it doesn't sound
Yeah.
like anyone's run.
yeah,
any
no
sort of real
no one's
cash
getting
out.
it. There just seems to be something, like, you're not sure why these people are here. You think that you're not sure, but you do not see.
Yeah.
The house is always winning.
Yeah, he'll get up after probably playing with the drug for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
He'll thank them. He'll be like, "Hey, that was really great. I'll let you play again later." And he'll look to Inisalia. It's like, I think I really want to play some more, but we're not going to make a lot off all this.
No. It's
Yeah.
casino.
Some big
Nobody
wins.
wins.
I like winning big. It's fun. I'm gonna go over to Rynford and be like, Rynford.
What? Sorry? Huh?
Yeah, Rynford. We need bigger stakes. We're not gonna make a lot of money off these.
Well,
What do you mean? This is.
I played for like nearly an hour, and I only got 2 coins. And I was doing good.
Right. So we need to find the high rollers table. I think.
If
it could be that
Maya
there
wants
are.
to do what she wants to do, we're gonna need to do bigger things. And I'm feeling
Well-
pretty good. Just ask Inisalia. She saw my hands. I was playing it great.
Well, there is the possibility that there is some sort of high rollers room, private card table, or something else where more rich clientele can be away from the rabble. But the problem is we really have to be whales in order to be noticed and invited. So we have to start spending a lot of coin. So if we say dump half of the franchise's funds into tokens.
Sure, do
Wait,
that.
wait.
Yeah.
Do we have any guarantee of that? I mean, Ilby's dad is a regular here. He spends a lot of, I would assume, his own money that he's gotten. However, if he doesn't know about, if he's here in this same pit with us, with the new, how do we even know there's a whale room?
I will
Here.
ask. And I will grab a tumbler from the bar that is jauntily, like, half drunk, and make my way over to Papa Jenkins.
Okay. He is he has his, like, ledger book out and is in the process of, he actually has moved to another slot machine down here. And he says, yes, he literally looks down his nose at you. And he says, yes, young man, how can I help you?
Look, I wanted to apologize earlier. I've spoken with Maya, and she's let a couple of details out about your relationship, and
How typical. I understand, young man. You are not. you've been drawn into a situation that perhaps you didn't fully understand the ramifications of. It's something that's happened several times. I put no ill will upon you. My suggestion is just to write it out and get whatever you need out of this.
So about that, you're cool with all this then? Because I do not want to come between blissful, happy matrimony.
Young man, you have nothing to fear from me.
Okay, because this is hot as hell. Sorry, I'm learning all sorts of fascinating things about myself tonight. Other thing could be the malt, could be her. I don't know. I have a sudden and intense need to spend a tremendous amount of coin that I do have, but I am sick to my back teeth of all this piddly shit. Where's the action? Where's the good stuff?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Are the cards? We believe in you.
I need a magic item that is like persuasion.
Not 0 TM.
Not 0 TEM.
Not
Not 0.
TM.
I'll take a 17.
17?
Yeah.
I understand, good sir. I understand that. I mean, this is. He looks around and says, "You're not wrong. This is low table stuff. There is a high roller room. It's actually the manager's table, the owner's table, and I have, on occasion, been invited to that. But from what I understand, this evening, and several evenings before, and many evenings hence, it is occupied by management.
The liches in their convention.
I had heard that is who's there, and quite frankly, while I consider myself a connoisseur of the higher society, there's nothing that will get me into a room with 9 liches. I value my skin far too much. I do not wish to become a lampshade.
There's a joke in there. It's like, nothing will get me into a room with 9 liches.
You workshop it. Figure it out.
I don't know. I'll workshop it.
I agree. There's legs there. There's legs there. But I'll let you roll it out.
Sorry, I really don't mean to bother you. Again, thank you for being understanding. Again, I apologize. There is something else you said, and she said something about a kid. Y'all had a kid together. What?
Yes, we have a son together, and he is.
She does not look like it. Sorry, go ahead.
I would not have produced an heir without good stock. Yes, we do have a son. He is, from what I understand, he has done well for himself out in the world. There was an arrangement made regarding his future that was beneficial to all parties, but it did mean that he is not officially a part of the household anymore.
You cut him loose.
I wouldn't say cut him loose. More his destiny is in the hands of another. It's more like a. He's gone journeyman.
I see. But I mean, you're obviously not saving for his college fund or anything like that.
He has been provided for.
Okay.
He has been. Like I said, he is under the watchful eye of a business associate who is taking care of him and his future.
That's good to know. I mean, one thing you gotta have is family.
He says, yes. Well, he'll be around longer, I think, unless he gets himself. It's a hard world out there. But yes, no, legacy is a thing. I'm sure one day, once all of our fortunes have settled out, I'm sure one day there'll be a happy reunion, and we'll move forward as a family. But for now, he is on his path, and the house is on its.
I see. So, I mean, aside from the obvious answer of, money is good, what are you doing here? Man of your talents,
Is it,
your
well,
taste. What's this place hold for you?
well, I was vouchsafed certain information that if one played one's cards right, and you can
Casino joke.
yes, indeed. If one played one's cards right, if one was patient and deliberate here, that one could actually make quite a fortune. It's definitely a bit of a gamble, but I trust my source of information, and I'm riding this out, knowing that even though there might be some bumps in the road, that in the end, patience and deliberation will win out.
I mean, just to fill the house coffers, your house, not
Yes.
the house.
Yes. To see to the financial security of our house. Yes.
I see.
I've got everything set up back at home. I don't know why she's come here, other than to make a scene. Everything is fine back at the house. She has her stipend. Our investments are taking care of the household the income. I'm merely claim staking. I'm prospecting out here in the hinterlands.
So you're just using what you've got. Like you've got the cash to spare. This isn't some last desperate gamble.
I think, like I said, things are taken care of at home, but this is not I wouldn't say a last desperate gamble. This is just another opportunity, another adventure, to try and reach a new height.
Sounds like a plan, man. Well, listen, name's Rynford, and I'll extend my hand.
He'll shake it. If you want to roll insight for me, please.
Yeah.
This whole time, Ilbreyan has actually just been whoever's nearby him just chatting. Look at his stupid face. I hate him so much.
19.
I hate everything they're saying over there, I bet.
You
talking
have the same nose.
talking with this guy, hearing his spiel, he is talking out of his ass. This is absolutely not some like frivolous adventure. He is staking the future of him and his family's financial and reputational well-being on this stupid gambling adventure.
Cool. Gotcha. Well, look, name's Rynford. Don't know. Are there places to stay around here? Last night's a bit of a haze, if you get what I mean.
Yes, I see, yes. Normally, I think people normally come in via magical means. There was a town outside, but it didn't go well, I think. So people don't normally stay in the area, no. The house takes care of you while you're here. But yeah, no, I don't believe there's an inn or anything of that nature.
Sounds like that's a business opportunity.
That might be worthwhile.
Anyhow, I don't think I actually got your name. I'm sorry.
My name is Leeson.
Leeson.
Leeson Jenkins.
Jenkins. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Did she not tell you her? Maya.
No, she did not. Well, anyway, I have taken up more than enough of your time. Thank you again. Have a nice evening.
You too, young sir.
I'll turn on my heel and theatrically wobble away as if deep in my cups.
Now that I look at you, I mean, it could be because you have the thing, but I think you have more features in common than I initially thought.
Oh, don't remind me, okay? It's just,
It's literally just Ilby in a wig. Like, used magic. But it's a really nice wig, and your makeup's well done, but it's just Christian Slater also playing your mom.
Now I'm seeing Cloud from Final Fantasy.
Yes.
Oh yes, absolutely.
But anyway,
I
yeah,
mean, did things to me at 14.
this better not awaken anything in me.
Oh, it did.
So you head back to the bar.
Yes,
All
I
right,
do.
Let's move your token over there.
I think while that was happening, I would be like, maybe we should find out what's going on with that whole Lich conference, you know? Do they have attendants going in the room, for example? You know, something
Probably
like...
all undead.
There doesn't appear like there are these double doors here.
Yep.
As far as places to go from here from this main room, there's the kitchen door here, and then there's another side door over here. You
Nothing
don't
right here,
see.
by the bar, right? Like,
No. There's a door here. Door here.
okay.
Door here.
Is
Gotcha.
there any, I could go just look at the doors and see.
You do not see anyone going in and out of the door. There is people coming in and out of the kitchen door. But I think, before you saw that every time they go into the door, someone pulls out a key and unlocks it, and then locks it when they go back in. So
Right.
the door is locked, but people do come in and out of it.
Rynford, when you went over to talk to Ilby's father, you said something about that papers and bills or whatever they're doing. Does it pay out good? Do you think we can get enough attention if we win?
Well, I asked what the payout was, Scott, and then you did something else. So I never actually got an answer to that.
Sorry, who did you ask about the payout?
I asked the GM I asked you, Scott.
Oh,
what the
okay.
payout of papers and paychecks.
Oh, papers and paychecks. It seems to be in line with what everything else is paying out.
So a low amount.
Very low amount, yeah.
But we all work well together.
True. Is it a team-based game, or is it like it's everyone for themselves?
It's an everyone for themselves sort of situation.
Well, I mean...
Even if we were to pool our resources, there's still a chance that we would lose ultimately from our pool.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Well...
I don't know. I can just go look at some of the doors and see if we can get in them.
Okay. Where are you headed?
I'm gonna go to these main doors right here.
Okay.
Because there are no guards or anything, just like keeping people out, right?
Yep. Hold on, let me just double check here. Give me an investigation check if you want to check out those doors.
I was just gonna open them up.
They are locked.
Okay.
okay.
I will roll investigation. Fat 11.
Yeah, they are very, very securely locked.
I will check this door.
When you, are you trying to be stealthy and all, or are you just...
No.
Okay. One of the skeletons, comes up to you and says, sir, that area of the, that area is not open at the moment.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We were looking for like the high rollers table.
Sir, there is one, but it is currently occupied by the owner and her friends.
Oh, well, sad. I would really like to just to gamble all my money away. I just was hoping.
Normally, we encourage that behavior, but the owner has made it very clear that that area is not available.
If they change their mind or something, just let them know Lowin wants to do it. I mean, I'm very friendly. I could be a friend with Lottie. It's
I'm sure you're a very friendly guy, but we have our orders. I'm sorry, there's not very much I can do. I can certainly. I believe we did send a message from your group,
Yes.
and so hopefully she will come and help you at some point. But she is occupied at the moment.
What's in there? And I point to the other door.
And she's like, "Oh, sir, that is the maintenance room."
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Didn't want to make too much of a fool of myself.
He's like, "Yes, I wouldn't. That door's also locked, and there's actually some dangerous equipment in that room."
No, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go in there.
Excellent, thank you. No problem.
He'll come back and let everyone know what he has found out.
Well, I suppose we have two choices then. Do we just bide our time, Or should we try to be more bold? Because I have an idea, but maybe not here. I don't want to talk about it here, you know?
I'm down to papers and paychecks, or I also have some very terrible ideas. I have no idea how we would actually
what's your terrible
execute.
ideas?
Well, let's hear it, sure.
Join the staff.
Well, about that. Tell you what, we should drink quietly, and then maybe Lowin, you can kind of do your thing, so we can have a more private conversation, if you get what I mean.
Okay, it's gonna take a little while, but all right.
It is, but just in case.
Okay.
You never know what's buzzing.
So I'm going to slowly but efficiently start network. I can't network people together, but what I can do is pass messages along.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll party line it. I got you. It's fine.
Yeah.
If you guys want to have it,
the psychic equivalent of what is known as a token ring.
indeed.
Yep.
But the idea is basically it'll be like I could easily become one of those skeletons. That would not be a difficulty. Obviously, I need to get the key from them, but I do see that there's a skeleton down here. Which, by the way, Scott, the skeleton that's down here, I assume near the bathrooms. Is that bathrooms? By the way?
He has a little towel over his hand.
Does he happen to have a key as well?
Give me a perception check.
We know the bartender has a key.
Yeah, you know the bartender has a key, but if you want to see if give me a perception check.
Someone want to lead that and help, or
I will say that we all can become skeletons. There's a skeleton in all of us.
that's
There's a skeleton inside you right now.
I had to turn myself.
Someone either want to help me or
No, I'll
them.
do a perception check.
Well, I can't help because I'm not trained in it, so
Yeah, it's fine.
you do it.
Don't worry, I got you. I got you.
Got
Fam.
the eyes.
24.
24. Yeah, you scope that skeleton out. It doesn't seem like he has a key.
Yeah, Lowin goes to the bathroom because he's
Yep.
been drinking and eating, and then he comes back and he's like, I didn't see a key.
Very well. Well, either we have to steal one, or we could. My idea would be actually beat the crap out of a skeleton and then just assume its place. Kind of, He's a skeleton. We could probably take down a skeleton.
I know a couple things about undead.
Mhm.
I generally wouldn't spend this much time around so many of them without, having them all turn to dust for the holy radiance of Lythander.
Right.
A master typically will know when they can't communicate with their skeletons anymore.
Oh.
If they get destroyed.
Actually, Lowin, give me an Arcana check.
Okay, I'm going to be horrible at this.
Yeah, but imagine how hilarious it'll be if you succeed.
No, I don't think I did. Unless the DC is less than 5.
It's not. Yeah, no, you're not. You're not good.
Yeah. I was hoping to be a religion check, but that's fine.
It varies.
I still rolled really low.
That doesn't sound right, does it? Rynford, can we just double check him real quick?
Yeah, wait, no, isn't that bullshit?
It's bullshit. Or maybe it's not bullshit.
Can I also make an
Yeah,
Arcana
you can make an Arcana check. You can make it with advantage because I think you'd seen something earlier.
Oh, okay.
First roll is a dirty 20. Second roll is a graphics card so slow. 18, so 20.
Okay, so you saw that there's like a clockwork device attached to the inside of their skull that lights up when they speak.
Oh yeah.
You don't think these skeletons are animated by necromancy?
Are they? Do I know what an artificer is?
Yeah. You think that they are creatures of artifice.
I relay that to the rest of the party.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Ooh. Most interesting.
So
They
we
said that
could
that's
hit
a
'em?
maintenance room over here.
Right, so yes, we could technically take one out, obscure the body or whatever, and then just, I'll become one. Like, not for real, because yes, we all have skeletons, but we also don't want to be dead, so, there's that. And then I could go to the kitchen, That appears to be an easy way to go. And since no one's going in through the main door anyway.
Well, why don't you just take the key off the bartender and then go into the kitchen?
I'm not quite fast hands Jenkins, you know.
Oh,
You should be.
It's a great name, but I
It's
can't
a great name. Zuzgamov peeks his little head and...
Oh. Well, technically he could...
Here, I'll order.
I can't look directly at him.
A second mouth comes out of his...
And a third one out of that one.
feeling up to some thievery, boy?
Yeah, he doesn't want just like you hear his sort of terrible voice in the back of your head, like, you wish me to steal.
I mean, he's fine with it.
And he's tiny.
I mean, if you want him
He's
to,
got quick hands.
so I'm assuming you're going to have him be stealthy and go steal. Then, is that the plan?
I think that's not a bad idea.
Yep. Sure. Why not?
Provide a drinking distraction.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll probably order some like more drinks or something, and like food, and like just get the bartender and like attention to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check to get his get his attention.
I will give Inisalia advantage.
Yeah, give
I am
All right.
skilled in persuasion.
this is her business.
Yup. I'm good. She's the best.
You say that
With advantage?
I'll
with
give you-
advantage.
yeah.
I have a 10.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, so she's like tries to order, but she accidentally like when she gets it, she turns and like knocks it over, but he's not really distracted.
Yeah, it's skeleton. He doesn't.
Yeah,
he doesn't
skeleton's
get
just like-
flustered. Okay, so while that's happening, I need a sleight of hand check from Zuzgamov, and it's just going to be flat.
And we were trying to get advantage for
Yeah.
Zuzgamov.
Yeah.
Old Zuzzy.
Give me a second.
I believe in you, demonic rat.
Let me pull up his
Ludo rat.
stats.
Terrifying.
Infamiliar?
Mm-hmm.
This
Hey,
is stealth or sleight of hand?
Sleight
Matt,
of hand.
You could cast your skill.
I will cast guidance on Zuzgamov.
Okay.
However, you have to look at him to do it, so
Yeah.
you have to like look at him and be like,
Yeah, I mean, like,
Look
Yeah,
at
you,
the eyes,
you
just,
look at him and
focus on
like
the nostrils.
like some orifice opens up into which you see like this like churning hell.
Lythander loves you.
It sticks. Like the
I
radiant.
can do this, but I ain't touching you.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
it's like it just sort of like oozes into the void, and you see like a little bit of sparkles, but then all the magic gets swallowed and consumed.
So his dex mod is +3.
Mm-hmm.
My proficiency bonus, which is I assume what he uses because he is
Mm-hmm.
proficient in
Yeah.
sleight of hand, is also a +3. So that's a total of +6 to the roll, and guidance is a D4.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That is another 3 that I rolled, so a total of +9, and I rolled a 19 for a total of 28.
Zuzgamov just like you're not sure exactly what happens. Like he's there in one moment, and then like you think you see him inside the skeleton's rib cage. Just like one little like stalk peeks up, and then you feel a rustle, and he's back, and he slips the key into your pouch.
nice, very nice. All right.
So yeah, if you guys want to try and get into the kitchen undetected, that'll be a group stealth check.
Right.
Can Zuzgamov assist?
No.
Mm.
Yes, he can. No, I would say he couldn't assist you because that would mean he would have to expose himself to actually like help you, and that is a bad idea.
Okay.
That would cancel out any assistance that he might give you.
I despise disadvantage, by the way.
Yeah. It can really suck. Scott, can I replace the stealth check with a deception check since I'm just going to probably use my abilities to become someone else to try to navigate this?
Sure. Hold on. You guys have been like plotting and planning and doing stuff for a while. After an hour, the poison condition fades.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, I will say you can use this. You can use your disguise or your deception check, but it will be at disadvantage because you guys are like trying to sneak into a door while the bartender is there, and it's
okay.
Right.
But yeah, you could use that. But keep in mind, this is a group check, so only half of you have to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
My real question is, do I want to try a check that is a +1, or do I want to try a +7 with disadvantage? And I think I have to go with the second one.
Disadvantage with a +7 is a much better prospect.
Yep. So here we go.
You're gonna need it because I already tell you I failed.
I don't know.
God damn it, that's hilarious.
Oh,
I mean, I probably failed too, to be honest.
Oh, yay!
I have a 10, so.
I got a 14.
Got a 1.
Hang on, I'm rolling. Can I use my inspiration?
Sure.
All that does is makes it a flat roll.
Well, no, he's not at disadvantage.
Oh, that's correct. You
Yeah.
are correct.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
18.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, half of you make it. Yeah. So I'm going to reveal this area for y'all. Hold on. Reveal areas. There we go.
Ooh. It's a kitchen.
Yep, you guys gotta get the kitchen.
All right.
All right. Now that we control the food and the booze.
Indeed, yeah. And there's just
Control the
like
world.
bottles upon bottles of rum and beer, and like fantasy MREs.
Oh, God.
Sir.
So yeah, I think we're in here. Are there any other doors?
Hold on, yeah.
Mhm.
There's one door.
Okay.
Peek.
Go check out the door.
Yes. But listen in, maybe?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it.
Thing.
Do it, but
I'll do it, but I'm not going to like it.
Ugh. God.
You roll 2, Lowin, because I got a 4.
I got a 13.
That's better than a 4.
I have
Anyone
a
else
+6.
rolling?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the glass and put it up to the door, and we'll
Nice.
see how that goes. Oh, that's a 5.
All right.
Break
All
the
right.
glass.
None of you hear anything on the other side of the door.
Well,
So I have donned basically once I got in, I'm basically donned as a skeleton. Probably a skeleton like. Have I seen skeletons beyond the bartender go back here?
You've seen like one other skeleton go back here.
I'll use their form basically, and I'm just gonna look like them, and I'm gonna try to capture as many things as possible, and then
Okay.
I'll just look at them and I'll be like, "You all ready?" And I'm just gonna take the key. I assume is there a lock to it?
Actually, this door is not locked.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just go through it.
Okay.
So I'll get myself forward. Okay. I'll look back in. I think coast is clear for the moment, everyone. Come on.
Go.
And I'll kind of lead the way.
Okay.
and-
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
So yeah, you lead the way. There's another little hallway here.
Okay.
Tight hallway.
It's a little tight fit. So
I see. Can we actually go down it normally?
yeah, you can flatten yourselves and move
Kind
through
of
it.
go sideways.
You can. We actually had to look this up because we were dealing with giants in another game. You can
Squeezing.
fit something that's one size smaller than you,
Mm-hmm.
but you're like at disadvantage because you're kind of squeezing yourself through it.
All right. Well, I will try to shift myself through it awkwardly.
Yeah, you're able to do so.
Sure.
And
All I could think of is the gap up at Rock City that you can go through. It's like, ee.
Suck it in.
Oh, too much bratwurst. Too much bratwurst.
there you go.
Okay. I see another door over here, everyone. I'm gonna try to edge over here to see if there's anything down beyond that door.
Sure.
Like just to make sure there's no one immediately there. Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, there's another set of double doors here.
All right.
That's what you see.
I'll carefully move over here
And hold on. And there's actually a second set of double doors down here.
Oh. All right. Lowin, let's. I mean, maybe you all kind of just look around and just see where we need to go.
I'm gonna go up and listen to that. Oh god.
Is there any markings on either of these doors? Like any sort of like?
Yes. On this door here,
Mhm.
there's sorry, hold on. On this door here, there's a mark that says office.
Okay.
And this door here has a door that says pool. And this door here says management.
Guess I'm gonna listen to that door. The door that it says office.
Okay, perception check.
Do it.
Dirty 20.
You don't hear anything in there.
Can I open it up? Or is it locked?
You can open it up.
Okay.
Hold on. It is a hold on, let me see if there's any text in here. There is it's a simple office room. It has like some cabinets and a desk, and lots of filing papers.
Rynford.
I mean, I'm right behind y'all, so yeah.
Like I think what I'm doing is while you guys are going in there, I'm gonna stay here and just be out inside the hallway.
Right.
Watch out for things as a skeleton.
Aha.
Okay.
Okay.
I am going to. Never mind. I thought something could do something, but it can't.
So it's okay. Go ahead.
I'm going to do a quick search through the cabinets and folders, cabinets and drawers, just to see if there's anything that jumps out at me as interesting, useful, unusual, or lucrative.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Can I help?
Sure. If you're proficient in investigation, you can.
I am.
There you go. Then you have an advantage.
I critted 20, natural 20 for a total 27.
F yeah.
So yeah, you go through. I mean, there is a pretty intricate filing system. You like a lesser mind would be stymied by this system, but you are able to, beautiful mind the shit out of her system here.
Equations come up. It's like, yes.
So yeah, you find a couple of account books, and it just details out some of the business arrangements that have been made regarding this place, including several well-known liches who are invested heavily in this endeavor. However, you are able to find through various bureaucramancy abilities, you see that she is keeping two sets of records. One that is shows lower profits, and one with the truer profits. You think that if carefully leveraged, this might be pretty good blackmail material.
Would it be better for me to take the ledgers with me, or? Like this is Nigel's lack of financial criminality, I guess, talking, but I've never understood how that can be leveraged in a situation
Well,
such as this.
if her fellow liches, who she's apparently meeting with, some short distance away, were to learn that she is essentially underreporting her profits and thus
Cooking the books.
thus screwing her fellow liches out of their investments, then I mean it depends on how you want to play it. Like if you want to put that in front of everyone, then yeah, you want the books. If you want to maybe be more subtle about it, then it depends on how you want to play it. The information is a good card. How you play that card is up to you.
I think we might grab the actual ledger. We can leave the fake one for now.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll take the one that shows the true high profits. Okay.
So they must be having like a board of directors meeting.
Might be the
Could
case.
Or an investors meeting. Okay, is there anything else that I find, or is that the stuff that really
That seems to be what's in this room.
Is there a calendar that kind of dictates like how long this meeting's going on?
Oh yeah, this is blocked out for like a portion of this week, portion of last week, all of this week, and a little bit of next week.
Almost 2 whole 10-day.
Yeah.
I'm
Ray, that
exhausted.
face.
I'm exhausted just thinking about that.
I think what I'd like to do is, as myself, I'd like to look at the door that says management. I'd like to investigate it to see if I notice either traps or if there's a specific locking mechanism on it.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Yeah. All right. That is 17.
Yeah, surprisingly, it doesn't look like any of the doors beyond the sort of the separation between this part of the back rooms and the front rooms appear to be locked or have any sort of traps on them.
Well, Lowin, do you want to take a quick listen on unless you want to go to the pool? I have no idea what that is.
I'll listen to the pool room first.
Sure.
Give me a perception check.
That is a 9. So.
You hear the sounds of like running water.
Oh, it's actually probably a pool.
Like literally pool. Why wouldn't they let people go to the pool?
Maybe it's a private one. I mean, liches are really dry. They probably have their own special skin treatment.
No, you don't put liches. You put dead bodies in pools. That makes no sense.
No, I didn't say that.
Just saying. Anyway,
Hey, 15 on the management door.
You do hear the sound of several voices at that door.
I think they're in there.
all right.
Is this just a wall? Because the way you did the reveal, is this just a wall right here?
There does appear to be. Hold on.
Because I can tell what's a hallway and what's a
Yeah,
door.
this map is laid out a little weird.
Okay.
Dang it. Reveal, motherfucker. Motherfucking roll 20, mother.
Always make sure you're on the right layer.
I'm on the right layer.
There's another hallway and another door.
Oh, all right. Let's go take a look.
I will listen to this door.
I will just give it to you. There's nothing going on in that door.
Okay.
All right. Well, do you want me to go in?
Yeah.
Oh, that door? Sure.
All right. So I'll open that door. Not the management door or the pool door, but this one here.
Okay. Yeah, this looks like a changing room. Like there are like bathrobes and like little locker areas.
Oh. Okay. So this is where we go to change into our bathing clothes, I guess. All right, everyone. Well, it's looking like I guess we'll reconvene in the office real quick. But like it's looking like we have to either go to the management room or just listen in on it or something, or we go to the pool. What do you all think?
Not sure. Well, if we just storm in, we'll be storming in front of 9 other liches, so I don't advise that.
I wonder if... Okay, hear me out. We need to see Lottie, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a crazy idea, but what if I go in as one of the skeleton, lackeys, and I just put a note down in front of her, basically saying, we have your info, we have the ledger. Come meet us at blah.
Okay, so I am going to pull my I told you so card. Okay, just everyone prepare yourselves. Okay, are your loins girded?
He looks down.
Go on.
You all made a colossal fuck up when you decided to go after the high-powered wizard not too long ago. Do y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear that from everyone. Do you all remember that?
Well, I mean, fuck up.
I don't have to say anything. You know where I voted.
Cool. So, pissing off a lich is such a worse idea that it makes the original decision that almost got all of us killed look like a genius tactical move.
Well, I wasn't saying we should go piss off the lich.
I'm not talking to you, Alan.
Okay.
A, I'm talking to the group. B, I'm talking to you, Ilby, because you asked, what do we think about them?
Well, good. Now that
I've answered the question. Card played. I am never going to mention that again. I have been saving it. Here it is.
I've been saving it.
There you go.
You got your one. There you go.
Got my one.
All right, fine. We're not going to piss her off, but how do we talk to her without this? Who knows how long this lich conference is going on or whatever?
I mean, we know exactly how long it's going on. It's about
we all looked at the calendar.
And that said, if we want to expose her, or if we want to threaten to expose her, it is far better to do that when the business partners are present than when they have absconded to their volcano layers. Is that racist against liches? I don't know.
No, I did.
Liches are a race?
I don't know. Everyone's got a skeleton, It is better to at least threaten that here, but in the same vein of it's not wise to piss off a lich, it's only wise to piss off a lich when there's a bunch of other liches who don't immediately have that lich's back. So the only way I can think of, and I'm not the smartest guy in the world. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. So could be that we don't want to blow that chance, there could be better ways of doing that.
I'm thinking that we give... No, I like Ilby's idea, just not the content of the letter. We say, Lottie, we really need to speak to you. It's important. We have important information about the gears, the Ori, whatever the hell it's called. I forgot what it's called again. Ori of the Wanderer, as well as we have lots of money. We'd like to gamble at your high-stakes table. Please talk to us. And then if it comes up, if this Lottie is not very forthcoming, then we threaten.
I'm also going to be walking into a room full of highly powerful magic users, and they might very well just see what through my shit, to be honest.
That is true.
Ooh, yeah, no, that's totally true. They probably would just see you as a human.
I'm not a human, first of all.
Human.
Oh, sorry, half elf.
Mortal?
Yeah.
Mortal.
Yeah, mortal,
Yeah,
yes.
mortal.
All equal in mortality, I guess.
Then it may be better for if he's just going to get revealed, just to walk right in there completely honest.
No deception. Yeah.
And if things look very bad and things are going to go very poorly, then we pull out the card that you found, Rynford.
We could be bold.
We could be bold. Fortune favors the bold.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
I agree.
Let's be careful about that.
No, I feel... You know what? I like this plan. I'm feeling lucky. I want to see if it rides.
Are you muted, Ray? I couldn't hear you.
Yes. Yes,
There
I
you
am.
go.
Okay.
Sorry. What do you think, Inisalia?
We all saw the State of Fortune, so maybe we don't want the same favor that it got before. I don't like. There doesn't seem to be a good way to try and get a hold of her, get her attention without all the liches.
We need her information, I guess. I mean, maybe we're assuming things. Maybe we don't need her information. We just need somebody's information.
I mean,
Did
I
we
looked
check
in-
all the other doors?
There's one more door to the south, but
You know,
Yeah,
we
we
only
didn't get
saw-
into the maintenance. We didn't get into the maintenance room.
So
That may turn off all of the skeletons.
or give us the ability to control all of the skeletons. I've always wanted a mechanical skeleton army. I just didn't realize it until now.
He just
Something
like
my lifelong
pats, he
dream.
just pats Rynford on the shoulder, like
I'm just
it's okay.
middle
okay.
distance, like starting to kind of hyperventilate.
Yeah.
yes, do it now.
Calm blue ocean. Calm blue ocean.
Calm blue ocean, calm blue ocean. Sorry.
Looking a little Pepe Silva there for a second. It's actually really cool.
Sorry, where was I? Okay, so this is making some assumptions, but we only saw her office. If she is a lich, and if this isn't her layer of power, then it's at least a place where she spends some time, enough time to have important paperwork that she feels secure, like, around. And let's be honest, we haven't exactly tripped any giant traps. So maybe this is a place that she spends a lot of time, and therefore, if she's a lich, she probably has a workshop of some sort.
True.
That might be where we can find more information about the mystical underpinnings of the Orrery.
Let's check out that other door, and then if not, maybe Ilby can walk out with the key and go check out the mechanical room without stirring, without revealing, trying to have us all sneak out and sneak back in.
Sure.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
Let's take a look at the door. So we're gonna go to the tiny door
Right
off
here.
to the side.
I'll go ahead. If it's unlocked, I'll go ahead and open it.
Okay. You open it and you find it opens into a tiled room.
Oh,
It goes to the pool. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the changing room area kind of could have given it away, but yeah, it opens it there.
is anyone in there?
It appears to be empty. Hold on, let me see if there's a description. The floor of this room is covered in red tiles surrounded by a large swimming pool, the bottom of which glitters with thousands of gems. Fountains around the room spray water into the air that hangs as a fine mist.
So fancy.
I'm gonna look down through the waters. There's gems at the bottom of this thing.
There do appear to be gems at the bottom of them. Actually,
Urged
give me
grab.
a perception check.
Okay.
All of us?
If you're looking into the room.
We are.
Yup.
My what the fuck sense is tingling for sure.
Yeah, I only got 11.
12.
I have a 15. Hey Scott, question for you. Would my jewel crafting apply to this at all?
Sure.
Okay. Then actually I
Could be 18
have
then.
Yeah. I have 18.
Okay. Yeah, you see, you sort of peer into the water. There's definitely a lot of gems there. They do seem to be legitimately valuable. You might be able to pry them open. But as you're sort of peering into the water, you see it's very strange because there's no like gradients or changes in like the substance of the water, but you see it move in strange ways. And you also see there are tokens at the bottom, like maybe a handful of tokens appear to be at the bottom of the pool.
Okay, there are tokens at the bottom of the pool.
This seems like a trap.
I don't think this water is water.
Probably
Walk
not.
out.
I have a feeling I know what this is. But
What do you have?
I'm gonna save it.
Actually, correction. There are tokens in the fountains,
Oh, okay. But not in the pool.
Okay.
not in the pool. Yeah.
Doesn't change my my suspicion. Yeah, no, I am going to write something down and hand it to Inisalia, you're the most trustworthy. I'm going to write something down and hand it to you. On the off chance that something happens and confirms my suspicion, I want to be able to call it in the future and be like, I was right. So, totally for bragging points. Scott, I'm going to message you on Discord about what the note is that I'm writing down.
Okay, noted.
Okay. I'm gonna make on my whiteboard a separate thing for Rynford's bragging points. So
Tokens in the fountains. Interesting.
Well, Ilby, do you want to go back out and look in the mechanical room real quick?
I'm gonna have Ilby put a token in the fountain, I guess, near us. So, is there a token in that fountain, Scott, specifically?
Yeah.
So over here, I'll put a token in that fountain.
Okay. Well, let me just double check here. So here's what happens.
Oh boy.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta do a thing real quick.
that's a good sign.
It's a great sign.
Let
Hold
me
on.
consult the monster manual.
Yeah, I was wondering. Was like, oh, we haven't fought anything. This is starting to feel a little dungeony.
I mean, you don't have to fight things.
I could punch the water.
It's literally 2/3 of the rules in the DMG of the player's handbook is all comp.
It's in the name.
So, as you were pulling the token out, two massive beings erupt out of the water. A water elemental and a sort of watery dragon type thing. They just sort of materialize out of the water.
Minor correction.
What is-
Didn't Ilby you say you were putting a coin in the fountain?
Yes.
Into the fountain.
Okay,
This is happening as he is. As he takes the token out of his pouch, and is basically has his hand over the fountain. These two beings erupt out of the pool, like Ilby like in shock, like drops the token, and the second the token enters into the fountain, these two things disappear. They go back. There's a little sploosh, and they're gone.
Can we leave?
Were you right?
I am like,
no. He looks over and goes, "Was he right?"
Can I go ahead and open it?
I mean, Rynford, are you giving the signal?
It's like, no, that wasn't what I guessed.
Oh, okay.
I say this like having flattened myself against the wall, wide-eyed, like, okay. No, yeah,
All right.
let's leave the room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's. I'm done. I'm done with the
go
pool
back
room.
here. I feel safer in the hallway
Yeah.
with the potential 9 liches I'm gonna run into.
There was a 1-round timer on when those things come out. If you hadn't put the token in the fountain. Yeah. There you go.
33 tokens, not 34. Okay, yeah.
Well, plus the 300 that you have in the.
Plus 300, plus Inisalia. Yep.
Daddy's 300.
Mhm.
There's no other way down here.
Um. Yeah. There was these double doors, which you think are the double doors that lead out into the main area. There doesn't seem to be any doors on this side.
To get to the
Maintenance. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You could go back the long way, get the key, go look in there real quick, and report back.
Are we sure that this key can go? Are the locks that we saw on the doors very similar, or do they?
Yeah, they look very similar.
Okay.
And I can stay in
Sure.
mental contact with you as long as you don't leave the building. I should be able to, as long as I establish contact right now. Even if you walk out of sight, I can still talk to you.
All right. Very well. I can try it. Sure. So I'll take the key. I will, and take myself out. Sorry, let me actually go back to Roll20. I don't know why I left it. I think I got logged in. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't.
Apparently, YouTube was down earlier in the evening, so who knows?
It was.
Okay, there it is. Okay. Oof, thought I lost it. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, where did I go? Oh, there you are.
I don't know where you are.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to exit out to here, and I will head over to the maintenance closet.
Okay. And you are a skeleton, so that doesn't seem to be too much of a problem.
Skeletons.
Skeletons.
All right, so I will kind of just like when I go out there, I'll act like like one of the servants do, but then just basically like wait until there's a decent moment just to walk in. You know, just keep it cash. You know, cash.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can check that out.
All right. What do I see?
All right. Let me read you a thing. The walls of this room are covered in conduits and glowing panels, many of which leak green fluid that flows towards a grated drain on the floor. In the center of the room stands a large glass globe on a stone pedestal. A brilliant ball of light pulses within the globe, and roils with dark energy, bearing a disturbing resemblance to a map of the world. Coiled around the globe is a long serpentine creature that resembles a cross between a centipede and a crocodile, which is made out entirely of clockwork. It begins to move. It rises its head towards you, sort of cocks it, and just sort of stares at you. I don't know. Let me reveal.
Sure.
The manster.
Oh, that's large.
Oh, we call that huge. That's a huge monster.
Yeah,
Nope.
and you
wrong room.
Yeah, you hear a voice from inside,
Mm.
sort of croak out. Everything's fine in here. We don't need anything.
Very well.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's so shocked where you haven't even told me what's in the room. You're just like,
Very well. Yeah, no, there's like a distinct. No, here's what happens. Very well, but what happens in the brain is
and Lowin's eyes just gets really wide. He's like,
and then as soon as he closes the door, okay.
You
There's
okay
a
there,
big
buddy?
old thing in there. There's a big old thing, and I'll use my brain to basically like envision the thing I saw and then just send it to you.
Oh, that's very large. Okay, come on back there. I'd rather take I think our chance with the 9 liches.
Okay.
What the hell with this adventure?
Let's huddle in the office again. Huddle.
Okay. Office meeting.
Yep. Okay. Well, what the hell was that?
If anyone
You're the
would
very,
like
very smart
to,
thing.
if anyone would like to roll a nature or arcana check.
I will roll Arcana.
I'll give Arcana a shot.
Rynford, I'll give you advantage.
I'll roll nature because maybe I'll roll well.
Never know.
Not bad.
22.
Yeah.
16 on nature.
Okay. Yeah, you guys sort of compare notes. It seemed to be a clockwork construct based off of a monster known as a Behir. Which are just nasty monstrosities.
Yeah, they're lightning.
Yeah, that
creatures.
they fart lightning and eat people. And they are nasty customers.
Fart
But-
lightning.
I
Pass.
fought one before. Not in this game.
Ooh, those look okay. I've taken I took a picture of one. Ooh.
No, not that way.
What the hell is going on here?
Well, when you have all of eternity to do whatever the hell you want, you tend to do some weird things.
You invest in security.
It's probably what's powering Oh, it's probably what's powering everything.
Oh, because it's
Construct.
right. It has electricity, and oh yes. Wow, that's complicated.
Anyways, so we're gonna barge in a meeting of 9 liches.
Hey, why don't we do papers and paychecks?
I would love to do it, but A, well, that's not where we need to talk to Lottie, and B, it doesn't nearly pay enough.
But I don't want to deal with 9 liches.
I don't.
Inisalia.
He grabs your hand and is like, Inisalia, I don't want to deal with 9 liches either, but it sounds terribly exciting.
I grab your other hand, Inisalia, we're not going to deal with 9 liches. Ilby is.
That's true. We're not going to be anywhere near them.
So knowing very well that they're probably going to see through it, I'm still going alone anyway.
No, we're not.
I can't be in that room. What are you talking about?
Fine. I'm going with Ilby then.
Lowin.
If they're gonna see through him anyways,
They may not.
back up.
This is going to be hilarious.
They may not. If they see through it, fine. Then I'll be like, okay, well, whatever. Here's the 3 other people outside, and
Also, you can stay connected with him. It's okay.
Fine. I just
Look. If it'll make you feel any better, we'll burst in heroically and be immediately disintegrated. Will that make you feel better?
Fine. Fair. That's a fair compromise. I like this compromise.
Okay.
So much I wanted to do still in life.
Oh, he gives you a hug. He's like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Lightlander loves us.
all right. So,
Be good.
what do you want me to do?
Go in there, talk to him, let Lottie know that we need to talk. It's
All right.
pressing, but not very pressing.
How about I write you a letter,
Yes.
and I'll pull out from my Documancer satchel some official reliquary stationery, letterhead, stationery,
Letter, but I think actually
letteranary,
both work.
station head, whatever. And I'll just whip up a quick, I think I wrote one last game as well.
Yeah, you did. You sent a message basically requesting an audience that got, delivered by Skeleton. But there you go.
Yeah, we don't know what actually got delivered.
Circular filed. This will be a bit less formal, but not like super casual. And it's just the same thing. Representatives from Acquisitions Incorporated have urgent need of discussing your Clockwork Orrery at your earliest possible convenience. Fate of multiverse rests in balance.
Standard situation, standard 1A situation.
The usual.
Yeah, no, there's essentially a form that I can just check a box of multiverse in peril as one of the the reasons for.
All right, so
missed you at your desk. Reason why I wanted to see you. Check 1.
Oh, delightful. So Ilby, you are heading into the boardroom.
Yes, I will be like, all right, if this is the last time you see me, I want you to know that I was right, Rynford. And I will open the door as much confidence as a skeleton can have.
Okay.
Yoey.
Okay, so you come in the room.
Yep.
Large clockwork double doors open by themselves as you approach, revealing a luxurious room decorated with fine art, rich carpets, several leather couches, and a boardroom table. Crystal balls sitting on pedestals around the room flicker and glow, and a huge fish tank swarms with unusual creatures. Some of them are even alive. 9 liches occupy the room, either lounging around or arguing at the table. All wear leisure suits or sundresses, including one sitting comfortably with a dog on her lap. They all turn their heads to you. One of them, all their eyes just kind of gleam. One of them snaps your fingers, and your disguise spell gets dispelled. And Liddy said, the person sitting at the head of the table says, oh my. Well, this is unexpected. So who wants to disintegrate them? Anyone?
Before we get there,
Before you are able to voice your own concerns, make a case for yourself. Two of them who are sort of lounging say, Lottie, no, this is interesting. This is much more interesting than what we've been talking about for the past 5 hours. Like I'm playing my boredom card here, and he literally pulls out a card that says I'm bored. And says like, no, I want to play this game now. This game seems more interesting than fucking hours upon hours of fiduciary discussion. And everyone's all like, well, he's playing his I'm bored card. Like, fine. Is it just you? Talk.
Sorry, I'm just really scared right now.
You should be, but you should be scared. What?
Understandably, I'm actually kind of beaming through my head. Should I reveal you? Should I reveal you guys?
Yes.
No.
Through Russian?
With others, I represent an interest in a situation.
If there are more, have them come in.
Okay. I open the door and just be like, just come on in, guys. They played the boredom guard, so it's fine. We're fine. Come on.
He looks
Should we do
confused for a
pose?
second, and then he
No,
walks there.
just come in. Don't be rude. The boredom card's been played. Come in.
And he sees, he's like, oh, this is definitely not where I want to be right now, as he sees, like, 1, 2, 6.
By the way, Rynford, I was right twice.
Yeah, and so you guys
Hello.
are confronted with 9 18th level spellcasters. But
Level 5.
yeah. So yeah, they just sort of they seem to like all turn like they're here to hear your presentation.
Oh my god. It's Shark Tank.
Well,
You got it.
all right. Let's begin, shall we? Thank you very much for having us. So, first of all, we are Acquisitions Incorporated. A
couple of them nod like they recognize the name.
Right. More importantly, we are of the team Relic Query. I don't
Song
suppose.
pending.
Yes, of course, theme song pending. But that's not what you're here to buy today. What you're here to buy is our particular concern we have for the multiverse.
Specifically with as he looks at the head, Lottie, right? With Arch Mage Lottie.
Indeed.
As you all have, eternity and beyond to complete all of the many projects I'm sure you've begun, I would posit that there's much value and you have a distinct interest in the continuation of the multiverse as we expected. Yes?
So some of them say, multiverse, yes, multiverse. I think that would be, if that were truly to be threatened, then yeah, okay, all right. We're listening. Good. Threatening the
Right,
multiverse, yeah, sure, why not? It's where we keep all of our stuff.
Eternal in death, it would be a shame if you lost all track of everything, for sure.
One of them speaks up and says, "Reliquary, right?"
Yes.
Right, Reliquary.
I actually recognize that name. You killed one of my business partners recently.
Well, these things happen.
I mean, he was a little shit and had, too big for his britches. But, okay, all right.
Well, that's
Noted.
That's something else that we can contend with. After all, he did happen to leave businesses behind, I'm sure, and that always leaves an opportunity.
It'll be. May I?
Sure. Our Documancer.
Our portfolio is diverse, and yes, we do have a wide variety of skills that can be brought to bear. But I would very much not like to reveal anything personal or embarrassing regarding the Archmage's personal projects or interests. So if I do overstep a line, I do apologize. But have any of you heard of, out of character, is it called just the Clockwork Orrery? What is this?
It's called the Orrery of the Wanderer.
Have any of you heard of the Orrery of the Wanderer?
Make insight checks for me, please.
I got you, fam.
I don't got you, but we'll see what happens.
And remember, you guys do have those sort of information trading bendies.
Yes.
Yep.
I got a 24.
You see maybe
I've been rolling real well tonight.
3 of them. They all poker face. 3 of them do seem to know what recognize that term. Lottie definitely does, and she
Lottie can't hide it.
Yeah, she can't hide it. She recedes back a little bit into her big chair that she's in, and just squint eyes a little bit.
Now, we happened upon a couple of the components and took it upon ourselves to gather all of them. Along the way, we learned that, wouldn't you know it, there were some ne'er-do-wells, I think is a charitable way of describing them. 6 have seen fit to collect them as well. And unfortunately, they got the drop on us. And they have almost all of the components, save for one that we were able to squirrel away at the last minute.
Lottie holds up a finger. What do they have?
Everything but the timepiece.
Yeah, I will produce the timepiece.
Yeah, I
Sorry. Yeah, I'll reach for the pocket where it was. Do a Lowin.
Yes, and he'll pull it out.
Not everything. I still have my one component. But
Yes,
they have the
one
rest?
that we thought was in the vault.
Well.
That is what directed
She just
us
kind
here.
of smiles. She's like, "Oh, you breached the vault."
Yes.
Oh,
very-
it is good to know that happened. When you set up a joke, you want the punchline to hit. Anyway,
It was very good, I have to admit.
so I'm gonna step in here, boys and ladies. First of all, this whole multiverse thing that I'm gonna give you all the benefit of doubt there. I don't think the multiverse is a threat. I think that they're definitely, if they're planning on using the orrery, I know about them. I know that they've been mucking in my affairs, and I know that they've been mucking with the orrery. They definitely are going to be trying to open a portal to the Far Realm, and given the capacity of the orrery, I think the 90% chance that Faerun will be destroyed. The rest of the multiverse will be fine.
Well, I certainly hope that all of your phylacteries are not located on Faerun.
Let's make an insight check to see if anyone reacts to that statement.
And they're like, "Oh, fucking course not, you fucking..."
No,
I
there's 2, maybe 3 of them that are new enough that they're like,
Shit.
their eye sockets grow a little wider.
We're supposed to put it on sigil? Fuck!
10.
I only got a 13.
7.
I mean, yeah, I'll roll real quick.
Come on, LB. Your last chance.
0!
God damn it.
Yeah, that doesn't land. No one picks out anything there.
That's fair.
I was like still. So one of them's just like, I mean, that could be trouble. I mean, Faerun's very profitable. There's all sorts of. I think we all have some fingers in some pies around this particular sphere. So no, I mean we're. I'm just saying, you oversold a little bit, but we're still listening.
Well, honestly, all we really needed to do was communicate with Lottie, but given the completely legitimate and serious business in this room, I understand why she was unavailable. So we do beg your forgiveness for the intrusion. But yeah, if we could gain some sort of insight or edge over these assholes, it'd be great if you could aid us. Consider it an investment both for saving Faerun and any and all holdings that you might have, and a modest investment in the future of what is to surely become the front runner of the Acquisitions Incorporated brand.
All right. I would like a group persuasion check, please.
Thank God.
Ooh, okay.
Since you've all been contributing to this.
Sure. All right. Well,
I am rolling my inspiration.
Persuasion.
Good thing I did. 'Cause
I'll let
that
mine
would've
ride.
sucked.
I think I'll let mine ride.
Hold on.
Ooh.
22, baby.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna
4.
do my channel divinity for emissary
Yes.
of peace.
Yes. 100% do that.
Yeah, Inisalia is like says like one word, and everyone's like,
I'm going to say one word to you. Just one word. Don't say anything. Plastics.
23.
17.
Okay. So this little back and forth, it seems to go over well. Definitely, a lot of them are convinced.
Cold sweat. I am willing just on the back of my head.
Lottie comes back out of her chair and she says, "Okay, I think you guys are legit. I think you guys are definitely involved in this business, and you're right. This is very concerning. But I have some questions for you." Now, obviously, Acquisitions Incorporated, the 6, you guys are at each other's throat. There's some incompatibility, irreconcilable differences, whatever you want to call it. I understand that. But what is your intention with the orrery itself?
Personally speaking, I am enamored and fascinated with it. But if it has the potential to destabilize, then either myself or the plane or anything else that's bigger than a bread box.
Whole kit and caboodle. There's a reason I disassembled it and scattered the pieces all over the world.
Can it be destroyed, and would that really upset you?
She kind of like adjusts her little monocle. She says like, it wouldn't upset me. I hadn't put any resources into figuring out a method of reliably destroying it. But if that is your intention, if you wish to assemble it so that it can be destroyed, I think we can come to an arrangement.
I just wanted it out of evil's hands, as it were.
They all just kind of like share a chuckle at that.
Yes, I know.
He's our morale officer. You know him. Look at him. He's great.
Understand. It's fine. It's fine. It's
cute.
fine. But yeah, no. I think the world is better off with it destroyed. Its potential for destabilization of, business interests, evil schemes, and the world in general. I think
Localized reality.
Ooh, that's a good term. I like that. One of them like pulls out a little thing like, "Do you have a trademark on that term?"
Yes.
Fuck.
We'll talk.
Okay, cool.
Negotiable. Absolutely.
I pull out a business card from the Documancer satchel and press it and just flip it over to
Mage hand it over.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't think I have Mage Hand anymore. I think I didn't.
Ooh, fair enough.
And now I have Firebolt, Mending, Message, and Prestidigitation because I'm unique like that.
Indeed. But anyway, so yeah. Well, as much as I would love to take this up and save the world myself, I am just in the middle of this. She sort of motions around at the board table. This is just taking up my time. And you know what they say, you got to keep the liches busy.
Yes.
They do say that, I think.
Idle
Yeah.
hands are the liches. I
So-
gotta workshop that.
I think if we want to draw up a simple contract, just stating your intent to either destroy or seal away the orrery once all of its components are in your possession, I believe that I can, at the very least, give you the component that I have that will probably be helpful in tracking down what remains.
Team, are we okay with me drawing up this contract?
I think it's fantastic and start of a good relationship.
Authority.
Mm-hmm. And after the contract's signed and when there's leisure time, I'd love to get in the game with all of you.
I mean, we do have a game for later tonight, but really, you wanna play at our table?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, those tables out there were really
Oh no, that's for the rum and the ruction.
I was bored.
Interesting.
I slowly turn my head to Lowin.
Like the eyes are kind of like
kind of smiling, but through my teeth, being like, they're freaking liches, man.
just like pinch him a little, like from behind.
Yeah. But regardless, let's get this contract stuff over and done with.
I'm already writing it up. It's again, it's probably partly boilerplate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can use your Documancer proficiency, an intelligence check.
Yeah, dude.
Excuse me.
And I will sanctify the contract. I'll give you guidance.
Hey.
That's 23 at least, plus
A
proficiency
D4.
26.
Oh. Sealed as fuck.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So you definitely, I mean, what, if anything, would you, if other than the basics of the contract, would you try and put any other clauses in there? Do you want to try and get anything out of this?
Clauses, maybe?
Guarantee of future communication with Lottie.
All right.
Both at a personal and at a professional level. Like I want Reliquary to have one favor they can call in just to be able to talk with her.
Mm-hmm.
And Rynford wants one himself.
Okay. I will also say, with that role, you think you might, just based on the opportunity of it, if you wanted to try and sort of leverage the fact that she's the mistress of the house, to try and maybe do something with Ilby's father, since he seems to be well in the house's ledger. That might be something you could work into this if you want to.
I'll look at Lowin and rub my head.
Yeah, he makes contact with you.
Ask Ilby if he wants me to get his dad out of debt with the house.
Understood. And then moments later, the pressure comes onto your head.
There is a not quick response, but then there is a yes.
Okay.
But with the addendum that the debt will then be acquired by Acquisitions Incorporated, not erased.
How about either Reliquary or you personally?
We'll say Reliquary for now.
Okay.
He'll come back and communicate that to you.
Okay.
That we assume the debt of
And to be
Ilby's
specific, we are having him owe us, to be specific.
Yes,
not
correct,
we
yes.
are in debt.
We're not paying his shit.
Right.
Sorry, assume the debt. I mean, we take ownership of his debt.
Yes, that any and all debts to the house are zeroed out that are owed to
Lottie's Palace.
To Reliquary.
to Ilby's dad. Jesus Christ, I couldn't get those words out.
Lesu.
Listen.
Liam?
No. The name is
Lysander?
No.
That's
Leeson.
Leeson, thank you.
like Liam Neeson, but Leeson.
Leeson.
You figured out my secrets.
That, yes, all debts are absolved with the caveat that they are... I don't think I can do an ownership if I'm just absolving the debts, dude.
I mean, you could do a transfer of debt. You could also, I mean...
Transfer seems clear.
Yeah, the debt.
Yeah, if
of-
you
I can't just tell them like give him a shitload of money.
no. That wouldn't be on the table. It would be a transference of debt from the house to
us.
you guys. So
To
he's
us.
definitely he's in Hawk here.
How much debt is he in? Did I see that in the ledgers?
Sure, yeah, he is in for about 10,000.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Good.
Got
No,
his
that's
good.
leverage.
That
Okay,
is-
yeah.
yes.
We'll then transfer of that debt to Reliquary.
Okay. Yeah, she basically she says that basically she'll let you buy that debt for 1,000 gold.
Okay, that can be done.
Done.
Yeah, we just became a debt reclamation company.
Yeah, we're garbage, but he's garbage, so it's fine.
Reliquary reclamations.
Oh, that's pretty
Oh
good.
god.
We are awful
have a spin-off
people.
A
option.
wholly owned subsidiary
Yeah.
of Reliquary.
Yeah, we are awful people and should burn in the 9 house.
But she says, all right, well, that all seems to be in order. Some of the other liches who are just sort of like passively observing this, like maybe about 4 of them, like include their own like contact cards just for future business dealings.
Oh, like I'm handing out cards to all of them.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like all of them accept your card, but like I say, about half of them hand you a card back. One of them, when he's like taking your card and says like, actually, yeah, no, there is one thing. If you could, and then like there's like a wave of strange magic, and like for a second you feel like a spectral dagger shot into your kidney. But then it just disappears, and like the wound isn't there. It was just a quick glamour. It's like, yeah, give your CEO that for me, please. I don't care how it is. Just I'll owe you a trifle if you can make Omendrawn feel a moment of pain on my behalf.
see what I can
He
do.
probably will.
Well,
That'll
also,
sober you up.
I will exchange pleasantries and thank the lich who played the boredom card very much. Like, kind of being like, oh, I know that card seems very valuable in your game, so I.
Oh yes, no, but you've provided a bit of levity and entertainment and interesting facts indeed. So think nothing of it.
Jazz hands.
So, with our business concluded, Reliquary, I do believe we will leave the assembled geniuses to their game. Thank you very much for taking the time. I do appreciate it.
Most certainly, and unless like the 9 heads just sort of turn in unison, and like the room gets a little darker as they all sort of look towards Lowin. Unless
That zoom effect.
yeah,
where
the
it's
zoom. It's like, unless you'd like to join us for a hand, young man.
He looks to you guys like,
Inisalia just puts her hands on his shoulders like,
You know what? Lowin,
I think
follow your heart. Follow your heart.
it's probably time for us to go. Hey, why don't we do that little tap number on the way out?
You know what? I'm gonna let him follow his heart. Follow your heart.
Screw it, you guys.
I really would. Next time I will be back when you guys are less busy. I'd love to, but I had all your contact information. We'll get a
Left
game
foot,
in later.
right foot.
One of them, like one of the ones who's been most quiet, says, "Do you swear on it?"
Yes, of course.
Then this compact is sealed. You and
Peal of thunder.
Peal of thunder. You and I, Lowin of Reliquary, a division of Acquisitions and Incorporated, shall play a hand of cards. Let this be known. Let this be written upon the fate of the world.
Okay, bye.
What was his name?
Pleasure. What's
Melkoff.
that guy about?
Melkoff the unscrupulous.
The
Hang on.
unscrupulous.
Oh my god. I'm really just imagining that scene where you're at the nightclub in What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
You know, all the vampires.
No, Inisalia just starts pushing out, and she actually is doing a little tap with her hooves, little tap dance.
He's a little disappointed, but he's like, no, I'll get to play with that nice guy later. It'll be great. Don't worry, I'll come. Like, don't worry, Inisalia. I'll convert him. He'll give up his evil ways after I play a couple hands.
Heel toe! Come on, ruining my rhythm. There we go.
Oh, you poor sweet child.
As the sound of soul steel antes clatter upon the
Soul
table.
Coins just dropping onto the table.
It's like in the first Lord of the Rings when the ring drops and it just doesn't bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, like that
close.
that thing of like him sealing the pact. I just in my head I see it as like a scene from Heavy Metal.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just Rankin and Bass rotoscoped, like really
Skeletal
dirty
head
animation.
Coming out doing this motion.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I wish I was an animator.
Office.
Anyway.
Office.
Yeah, we all go into the office.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that went really well.
So
we did a really good job.
Yeah. How is she getting us information to the Ori component and or giving us the component? Like what?
She actually comes with you
Okay.
into the office.
Oh, it's really cramped in here.
Fucker.
I'll sit over here. It's fine.
Oh man, you're still not in your mom disguise.
No, she's
No,
no. He got
No,
he,
he's
that
not.
he,
It was,
dispelled.
yeah.
he was in the skeleton disguise. That
I
got
know.
dispelled.
Yeah.
I would have sat in your lap, mommy.
Stop.
She
Stop it.
Rynford, I think I'm feeling what they call uncomfortable.
That is the
Could be.
point.
He's a monster.
I don't know. I remember two letters. HR.
boom, 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 boom. The thunder. It's even louder than when the room of liches.
Blue
Like
Mountain? What the hell?
she's like, did you just invoke HR?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Like, oh no, I mean, hey, if you truck with those sort of powers, then by all means. But anyway, she just sort of she like moves aside a painting, which when you check the room out, Rynford, you moved this painting aside and there was nothing there. But she like puts her hand through the wall as like a little seam between dimensions unravels, and she pulls out a little box that has the Wheel of Stars in it.
Wheel of Stars.
Nice.
Ooh.
She
And
says,
this will help us
she says,
find them?
I will say, she gives you some notes, basically on how to use the components, either as part of the orrery, or as individual components, about methodologies for using them in like scrying and trying to track down the other components. Basically, she sort of like gives you like the sympathetic encryption key that you can use to then try and use what components you have to find the other pieces of the whole. And she says, I think even if they don't have all of the components, they will be able to start the ritual given enough time. So we're not safe.
I wouldn't think so.
So I would recommend getting on that. You have any other questions that I might have? I'm. Don't get me wrong. I'm all in this project. I would do something about it because I do feel some responsibility for having created the thing. I'm just so busy with this thing. So any other questions before you are on your way?
Does what was the dude's name? Melgoth the
Melkoff the Unscrupulous.
Does Melgoth the Unscrupulous have any tells?
She says, Give me a persuasion check.
Look.
Awesome, 7.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, but by the time he's gotten to that point, your soul's probably been at least half eaten.
Understood. Thank you. I
He
appreciate
plays
it.
it. He plays it real close to the chest.
Seemed like it.
Apparently in your chest. Okay,
Oh yeah, no, just the thing opens up and like you lose.
It's at that moment when she's describing, it's like, oh, what have I done to myself? Like it finally dawns on him.
She's all like, you know what? Okay, I'll tell you what. It's not the exact same thing, but if you can like try and build up a tolerance to ketamine,
I'll work on that.
then it's not the same thing, but it's the same similar type of situation.
No,
Right.
understood.
I have a question.
I did too, but go ahead.
Why did you make the orrery? And might sound weird. Does it reveal like your true self, or does it just change who you are?
I mean, as for why I created the orrery, it was a masterpiece. It was the fundamental expression of a few centuries' work of research and development. It was the implementations of principles that I had been toying with ever since my breathing days. As for the change, I think that it certainly uses what's inside of you, but it draws you closer to primal chaos. I'm assuming that you have felt its transformative effects.
Some. And in a moment of self-preservation, I removed my attunement, and unfortunately that was when the Six were able to recover it from us.
Yeah, no doubt they have figured out some of using what they have. They've figured out ways to detect the state of the device. So, right, I have to get back to it. Last opportunity before I get going.
So we know that without the main piece, it could be a little widgety to use some of its sub pieces.
Oh yes, it's awful. It's terrible. You should never do that.
Okay, I'm just making sure that we weren't doing something wrong. That is.
Oh no! It's inherently unstable. Once I realized what I had created, and how it had become co-opted by the forces that I was dealing with, I immediately regretted it.
Right. Well, hopefully that won't be a problem soon, or it won't be a problem in the bad
Yeah,
way.
once you have it, feel free to come back, and if you can't figure out a way to destroy it, then we'll collab.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes,
this has been fantastic, actually.
Yes.
I love your pool. We did go in there, and
Oh, good. Yeah, hopefully you paid the fee.
we did pay
Yes,
the
we did.
fee.
Good,
Absolutely.
because they're a little restive. They like to play.
Though I did notice that your town outside is a little ramshackle. We may need to
Oh no,
invest.
that's not my town.
Oh.
Yeah, the Duragar tried to set up their own establishment, and I just I just kind of rat fucked them.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, most of them are assholes. We like.
Oh
gave
yeah,
one-
no, they're terrible. They're
Yeah.
absolutely terrible. I feel no compulsion about having basically kicked them out of their clan hold and used them for cheap labor and then screwing them out of their house and home. They're awful.
Yeah.
They're awful creatures. They're dirty and they're from underground and nothing
Yeah.
good comes
There's
from
a
under
moment there's a
there.
pause like, oh wait, liches are evil.
I am very stone-faced right now.
Like, oh, okay, yes.
But we don't
thank
want to
you-
keep you. I don't think.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd really have to get back to the old ball and chain.
No,
Oh,
by all
yeah.
means. Thank you for not disintegrating us. I really appreciate that.
Oh, well, it turned out to be worth my time. So, she just sort of like finger guns and like little tiny motes of disintegration energy come off of her fingers.
Like they come out and they stop just as they're about to hit our chest.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Does she
thing.
leave?
All right, you get out of my house. Come on.
Yeah,
Shoot.
We're gonna leave now.
Thank you.
She's like, you know what? Have a drink before you leave. Meal on the house. But yeah, have some fun.
Yeah, sure.
Let's get to that papers and paychecks. That looked interesting.
As we get out of like behind the bar, there's a weight of like, oh, what did I do, guys? What did I do?
Lowin, have a drink. Let's split a flight.
It's okay. I'll have to pray so very much.
Uh-huh.
But he looks over to Ilby like, but you get to go tell your dad all the good news.
Oh, right. That's right.
We
So
owe it to him.
if I would have gone out to the bar, it would have actually come out
Please
as...
don't use the word own.
So here's the thing. Rynford is going to purposely try to distract Ilby as we walk out the door
Oh, no.
to prevent you from remembering to disguise yourself.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I won't pose it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
that makes
right.
sense.
Okay. So as you guys head out the door, are you guys like trying to get his attention, or are you just walking out the door?
I actually specifically told Ilby probably at the time we get out of the bar, like we're in the middle of the area, be like, oh, you got to go tell your dad the good news.
Oh, yeah, I do.
I mean, he does owe us a lot of money now.
I think you should sit down and have a talk with your dad.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Jenkins, I'll call out.
All right. And we will close the scene there as we end this chapter. You guys are all level 6 with a very tense and table-turny discussion between Ilbreyan and his father, Leeson. All right, yeah, you guys are level 6. Next time we will definitely deal with our downtime and wrapping up affairs.
Papers and paychecks.
Papers and paychecks. If you guys had wanted to play a game of papers and paychecks for Ilby's soul, then I had a whole little mini game set up, ready to go.
Don't worry, we're gonna be playing for someone's soul, and it may not be Ilby's.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
But anyway, thank you all for playing. I want to thank everyone out there for watching. If you'd like to support the show, please go to patreon.com/Simulacra Studios. Get all sort of behind the scenes information, previews of upcoming projects, and just, general bits and goodies. I definitely want to thank all of my patrons. I especially want to thank Miss Mo Ferrer, Ms. Abby Peterson, Mr. Ari Gildner, Mr. James Davey, Mr. Michael Tyson for being my $5 and up patrons. By the magic of capitalism, you have written upon my soul my affection for you. It has happened by way of the exchange of funds. And thank you guys. Thank you guys for playing. See you in a couple weeks.